Okay guys, to be clear, remember when I first took this off, I believe I turned it clockwise, and when I put it in, I turned it clockwise. You've got to turn it counterclockwise. Okay, and just to show you again, on, and I guess off, and is that a reverse? There's an R button. Okay, so, okay, on. I forgot to take out the couple pieces of, I'm giving it a push. I'm gonna turn it off for a second. I don't know if I feel afraid of try to push. Let me just show you what's coming out because that does look very dry. Let's get another couple pieces in here. Okay. Maybe if you have if they're small enough, you don't need to push the tamper. These ones are a little bit bigger, or they got stuck together. So, you know, from now on, I'll probably just do one piece at a time. But let's try to get this down. Got this. Trying to push. There we go. It just altered itself so it could fit that through. Alright, there we go. Let's just try doing one piece at a time. And you just use the tamper to kind of force it to stay there. Okay guys, we're getting the hang of this. With the Breville, you just put it all in the massive chute and it grinded it up within seconds. I'm getting a lot of juice. I can see this already. I'm going to tell you, I probably got this much juice with 4 carrots. Oh, you can't see it. Let me just show you. I probably got this much juice with 4 carrots from my Breville. Okay guys, so just doing this. Like it does move, wiggle, but I've seen others do that. Again, if the warranty on this is good, I'm happy. If there's any issues, I hear this is an improved model. And I always like when models are improved because to me that says they've figured out what was wrong and they have fixed it. Okay, so I have here 100, I'm going to turn this off. Let's see what happens if I hit reverse. Do I have to hold it? Okay, well, or there's nothing to come out, so I'm just going to hit on again, just to get that last bit out. Okay, it's not coming. Okay, guys. This is what I have in terms of the pulp. Oop. It really does feel quite dry. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to save that pulp as I said. And let's take a look. I mean, this is a good amount. Honestly, I can only tell you because I'm not wasting any more fruit and vegetable in the Breville. This is a good amount for 2 carrots. Okay guys, so let's give it, I'm going to get this pulp in a bowl. And as you know, it's my first use, so I feel, you know, it's taking a moment of getting used to. Let's go with, let's see how it works now with some of the collard greens. I'm going to turn it back on. I'm going to just cut. Stick this in here. Collard greens are a softer leaf. Oops. So it needs a little bit of a push. Giving it a harder push because the seed juice coming out Now, I think I heard somebody say this. I don't know why I'm holding that. I feel like I'm worried it's going to break. But you can put something soft and then put something hard. Okay. I certainly hope. Alright, there we go. There we got the beets going in now. And the beets really help to push out the green pulp there. So I think what I'll do when I put the next leaf in, I'm gonna just cut it, just rip it up a little smaller. And then I'm gonna put the beet in there. Put more beets. I'm putting everything from the collard green, even the stalk. More beets. Okay, now I'm going to put a bit more of the collard green leaves, followed by beet. I'm going to hold that down a little. As you see, that needs a bit of help getting through. Look at the beautiful color coming out. And I just put a piece of ginger. That went right in. Did you see that? I'm going to put another piece of ginger. Let's see if I zoom in on exactly what it's doing here, guys. Okay? So let me put another piece of ginger. Just took it, squeezes it. Out comes some juice. Let's put a beet. Okay, we've got the same thing happening as you see. Another beet. Another piece of ginger. And look at my juice. So far I'm at about 200 mils of juice, and it looks stunning. I'm going to turn that off. I've got nothing going in there right now. But I am lastly going to do the beet root. Now you could always put, should I put a piece of apple in here? Well, the carrot's sweet, the beet is sweet, but if you're doing like solid greens or maybe even like wheatgrass, I guess you could always put a piece of apple. And you know, at some point maybe I'll try one of the recipes that they suggest. But let's add my stalks and leaves from the beet. So I'm going to get some of the leaf and stalk in there. I'm going to start that. Let's put some more stalks. They're very similar to celery stalks in terms of the consistency. Let's get a few more in there. Okay, so it's even just, if you can see, it's just pulling it down as well. You use the tamper if you need to, but I guess you don't always need to. You're probably going to want to use it more with the light stuff, like the leaf there, which is hard to get in. Put more stalks in there. There we go. Oh, that one needs to be pushed down. It's not going in. Let's get that in there. That piece is like not wanting to go. So I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to probably grab one more piece of carrot to try to force that down. Okay, turning it on. Adding a piece of carrot. Adding another piece of carrot. And there you go. It's helping to get the beetroot down. But there is one piece of beetroot, not beetroot, the stalk that seems to be sticking there. So I'm going to leave that. I'll probably just clean that out. Just turning it back on just to see if I get that last bit of the pulp out of here. And there we go, guys. You see it coming. And there we go, pretty much about to fall off. Good enough for me. I'll get that when I take it apart to clean it. Okay, so, all right. And that's the pulp. Most importantly, this is the juice. And I mean, it looks like a beautiful juice with all those colors. I'm gonna just, I guess, pour it in a glass and use the plastic thing to separate the foam. Let's see how that works. Okay, so look at that, guys. I was just like, where might this go? And there it goes, just like this. Fits right in that corner. And now you're gonna pour, okay? You see, you pour your juice just like this, and it does perfectly take that extra foam away right there. Okay, this is a perfect, I didn't know where it went, but you just play around, and there you go. So I've got the extra foam there, and I have my juice, which I tell you, I've never gotten this much juice. Like, this is a lot from this much more than the Breville. And let me just taste this. Ooh. You can taste the greens, you can taste the ginger, the beets, the carrot. It's a strong juice. It's a good juice, and I love it. Okay, guys, so that's my first use of this, unboxing and first use of this Kedemas. So far, so good. You tell me if you've tried this or a different masticating juicer, and what kind of recipes might you want me to make with this. So I decided to add, I'll show you how much. I took a couple pieces off of this apple, not too much, and I got almost another 100 ml of the juice. Now, some of that may be from, the froth that's in there, but again, trust me, it's a good amount coming out of this compared to the centrifugal juicer. Just continuing to go to get the that off. Okay, now let me taste with the apple. Okay, definitely better. It just takes the bite off of the sharp, the collard greens, the earthiness of the beets and the carrot. It just gives that little bit of sweetness, and this is delicious. I love this. I hope it continues to work well. I'm going to try to use this more often. Okay, so I've decided to just show you again how to take it off. Again, it's the first use. You're going to get used to it. It's a little bit kind of tight on there. Now, it wasn't too hard to get off, and you just disassemble everything. And I can't tell you how much easier this is to clean than the Breville. So much easier. You get that all disassembled, give it a wash and rinse, and put it back together. Alright guys, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video, and hit me up with any questions.